it's your boy Brickhouse here, and last weekend's box office. I didn't get to this yesterday, so I'm getting to it today. But there's a little movie out there based on a video game that actually my son played when he was a little bit younger. Five Nights at Freddy's. Never thought that that game would be made into a movie. And haven't really talked about it at all. In fact, never really seen anybody talk about this movie at all, but it debuted last weekend at the box office, and needless to say, it turned a few heads, opened a few eyebrows, because Five Nights at Freddy's had a monstrous $78 million opening weekend. And that's just domestically. Overseas, it earned another $52.6 million, so it did just over $130 million at the box office. Now, this is from the Hollywood Reporter. Says here, the pick, which came in notably ahead of industry expectations, scared up the third biggest horror opening of all time behind the two It movies, as well as the best showing ever for Halloween weekend. It's also the biggest horror opening of 2023 to date, besting Scream 6, which, by the way, did $44.4 million, and the second biggest opening of all time for a video game adaptation behind Super Mario Brothers at $146.3 million. Not adjusted for inflation. So Freddy's passed up Halloween, which started off with $76.2 million in 2018 to mark the biggest domestic opening ever for Blumhouse. It's also Blumhouse's top global launch. Other honorable mentions: Freddy Supplants is The Mummy Returns. To rank as the top opening ever for a horror pick, rated PG-13, not adjusted for inflation. Now, critics didn't like this movie at all. In fact, you go to Rotten Tomatoes, and take this with a pinch of salt. Out of 148 critics reviews, it got a 28%. But out of 1,000 plus verified reviews from the audience, it got 89%. Now, what's even more amazing about this, folks, is the fact that not only did Five Nights at Freddy's debut in theaters this past weekend, but it also had a date and day drop on Peacock. Which, I mean, this is pretty significant in my opinion. The fact that Freddy's dropped on Peacock and dropped in the theaters at the same time and still did this well at the box office. And in this article from Variety, it says here, every studio should be taking note. This can be a game changer and another clear blueprint for event-level horror films and game adaptations. Five Nights at Freddy's has become a cult classic over the past decade with a young and passionate fan base that represents an important segment of the up-and-coming generation of moviegoers. Now, it seems to me that there is a sequel in the works, reportedly, maybe, which it wouldn't surprise me if there is a sequel in the works, because Five Nights at Freddy's had a $20 million budget. And it's already made money. I mean, if you think about it, there really wasn't a lot of marketing behind this movie. At least that I saw. I don't know about you guys. Comment down below if you saw any marketing about Five Nights at Freddy's. Or if you even saw the movie this past weekend. I have yet to go see it. I want to see it. With things that I got going on, it's probably going to be next week before I have a chance to see it. Probably on Peacock. But you factor this in. A $20 million budget for the movie. We'll just say another I don't know, 50 million for marketing and advertising and promotion. So now you're at 70, and I'm just spitballing here. And the movie did 78 million. Domestically, and another 52 globally. So, I mean, you're talking 130 million. Well, we'll say this, 70 million, just spitballing with the marketing and promotional and whatever. That means this movie would have to do 175 million to break even if you use the traditional 2.5 times its production and marketing budget. And it's already done 130.6. So I could probably say with some pretty good confidence that this movie is going to make a little bit of money for Universal and for Blumhouse. But what say you, the fan? Comment down below again. Tell me, have you seen Five Nights at Freddy's? Did you enjoy it? Do you think the critics were full of it? And while you're at it, please take the time to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell to get notified when my content's available here on YouTube. And share this video out there with your friends and family. Maybe you have somebody that hasn't heard about Five Nights at Freddy's. I only know about it because my son played the game. And with that, that's all I got for now, folks. So thanks for watching, and I will see you later.